Did you know that the #1 cause of death is heart disease? Now, why is this important, you might ask? Studies show that obesity is directly linked to causes such fatal diseases such as heart disease. Obesity is a common problem arising in many different age groups in the United States. Today I'll be talking to you about the problem of obesity in adults and children in the U.S. First, I will start by talking about obesity in adults. Adult obesity is the most common form of obesity. Adult obesity is often caused by the problem of energy imbalance between the calories they intake and the calories they expel. Now, adults don't get to exercise as much as they should, which causes them to become just another statistic of obesity. According to the National Institute of Health Access February 18th, more than 2 in 3 adults were considered obese in a recently conducted study. Obesity isn't the only thing adults struggle with, but the health issues that come with it. Obesity, especially among adults, can cause issues such as diseases that can lead to premature death. According to the CDC Access February 19th, these diseases include type 2 diabetes, cancers, strokes, gallbladder disease, and heart disease, as I mentioned earlier. Now, secondly, I will start talking about obesity among children in the United States. Childhood obesity can usually be linked to the environment that causes children to eat a certain way that they do. Now, most children rely on their parents to feed them, which may lead them to think that the habits they develop are healthy ones, which is not the case, because feeding children too much junk food and fast food is only increasing the amount of children that are obese in the United States. Now, other countries have really cracked down on this issue, but in the United States, the numbers are only rising. The NIH also states, Access February 18th, that more than 1 in 6 children and adolescents ages 6 to 19 are considered obese. Now, as you can see, obesity is a major problem that our country is facing. The rise of obesity in many different age groups is becoming a big threat in the United States. Now, today I've talked about obesity among adults and children in the U.S. It is difficult for me to see how people don't realize how devastating obesity can be to one's body. Imagine if your own body was under attack by the silent killer we call obesity.